Okay, guys, good morning. Lovely morning here. 9 degrees and sunny, which is rare for the UK, as you all know. So let's take a look firstly at the news and the currency strength before we actually go into the market. So FX Blue short term, Bitcoin -4, USD -2.1, British pound +2.8, gold +2.7. So gold stronger than the USD short term. British pound is stronger than the USD. Basically, everything's stronger than the USD short term, apart from Bitcoin. But that will probably see strength later on. Medium term, Bitcoin +3. So Bitcoin goes from one of the weakest or the weakest to the strongest from short term to medium term. Gold +2.6. USD still struggling. Long term, Bitcoin +6.5. Gold, British pound, euro, everything stronger from the USD. All the major ones. The only things that are weaker is Aussie, Swiss, CAD, New Zealand dollar, and yen, which, to be honest, we kind of expect those to be weaker anyway in this market. So let's take a look at the news now that we know the fundamentals. Today, we don't have any news for the USD. Obviously, if you trade anything else, it's going to be different. Tomorrow, we have core inflation rate from the CAD, building permits. And then later on, we do have Fed interest rate decision, which is tomorrow, FOMC economic projections. Fed interest rate and Fed press conference is going to be a really good day. Trading, obviously, today we can trade if we get a setup. Tomorrow we can trade if we get a setup. This will be only at this time. Only get a setup at this time. 21st, initial jobless claims, normal Thursday, and then Friday. Couple speeches, nothing really too crazy there, to be honest with you. So let's take a look at the chart. So as we can see on US 100, if we just take a look here at price action, just for a second. Take a look here. We had a move, exhaustion, continued move, exhaustion, move to the upside. Now, we're still in some kind of uptrend, but on the lower time frame, we've broken key levels, right? We've broken this level here. Top of the weeklies here, bottom of the weeklies here. We've now seen exhaustion back to this level. This is a key level because this is the previous high. When we have a trend, we usually see buy pressure here. If it breaks, and then we usually see the continued move to the downside. So, with that being said, if we go to the 4 hour now, when we break a key level, we're more than likely going to see a continued move in that direction. So, either this is going to be a fake out and we just continue rising up and then we see the move to the upside, or we continue to move down. So, because we're at this level and we haven't broken to the upside, I'm going to say short position. To touch all the way down there. So if I see a bearish engulfing candle today, we have a 1 hour downtrend, which is here. Everything is pointing to the downside. The weekly close bearish. We've broken this key level. We are at a 1 hour downtrend as well, plus the key level. If we do get entry confirmation, then we can definitely place trades to the downside today. So that's US 100, US 30. Let's take a look at this. So US 30, again, go to the weekly because it's a brand new week. Last week closed bearish, more than likely this week's going to be bearish a little bit. Broken below a key level. Again, sell pressure here. More than likely going to see buy pressure here. We did touch this level here. So we did try and break the high. But overall, we closed bearish. Right, this key level here, which is the weekly. More than likely, we're going to continue moving to the downside. So we'll go to the 1H now. Again, we have a 1 hour downtrend. If we do see sales coming in today, we can definitely place a trade to the downside. And that's what we're looking for on US 30 and US 100. Let's take a look at gold, shall we? So gold, as we know, ooh, interesting. So we've kind of come out of this here. Let's just get rid of all of these, make it a little, I don't want the daily open and close on this. Go to the weekly. Okay, so last week was the first red week after 1, 2, 3 weeks of straight bullishness. We obviously know that gold is a lot stronger than the USD fundamentally. Okay. So as we can see, long term gold positive 4.3, USD minus 1.3. Medium term, it's still stronger. Short term though, yeah, still stronger. So everything points to gold moving to the upside. If you look at the weekly, we are at a key level of sell pressure here, which now should turn into buy pressure. So now that we're at this level, this key level, I expect this week to continue to rise to previous high. Whether we get a trade today at this level, we shall see. So yeah, just literally looking for longs here. I can get rid of these levels because I highly doubt it's going to break this. But the other levels are the previous high. And then the midterm level is in the middle here. So we can target this. And if it breaks and continues, then that's fantastic. We'll look for add-on trades there. Great pound against the yen. Let's get rid of all these. Go to the weekly. Okay, so greatest pound against the yen closed really, really good last week. Push exhaustion to this key level here, this high. Bullish candle to the upside. More than likely going to continue moving to the upside this week to the next key level, which is that level, but also the high here. So we can get rid of that. That can move down. There we go. So where we're going to see exhaustion to. The only question is, so this is the target for the week. Only question is where we're going to see an entry. So obviously we've seen an exhaustion to this level. More than likely could tap that again. And then we see the continued move. If we do just ride up, and then we'll look for other levels for it to have an exhaustion too, because this happened at like 1 a.m. on a Monday, which, let's be honest, we're not going to be trading at that time. So if it can come back, set an alert for that level, and then go to 191,300. That's your setup on the Great Pound against the yen. Great Pound against USD now. So if you take the Great Pound against USD on the weekly time frame, you can see that we actually broke the daily. We've now had a bearish week, even though the Great British Pound is a lot stronger than the USD. So the Great British Pound's a positive 1.1 short term. Medium term, the Great British Pound's a positive 0.1. And long term, the Great British Pound's still a positive 0.1 and USD is a minus 1.3. So everything points to this moving to the upside this week. However, we have yet to see any bullishness here. We do have a downtrend. We do have a channel. The thing that I'm going to be looking for is obviously an impulse move, exhaustion, and then a continued move to the upside. So I'm going to be looking for this trade to play out. So right now, at this moment in time, it's literally doing nothing. Could touch this level, could see more sell pressure. But I'm going to wait for it to break because fundamentals are overall to the upside. Okay, Euro USD. Excuse me. Take a look at the chat room 1 second. Can you go over US 100, please? When you're done. Of course I can. So Euro USD weekly time frame. Exactly the same as the British pound against USD. We had 1, 2, 3 weeks of straight bullishness, 1 week of bearishness. In fact, this does actually look like it could be a head and shoulders pattern on the weekly. So this could continue moving to the downside. What are the fundamentals saying here? Fundamentals are saying that euro stronger, medium term, euro stronger, short term, euro stronger. So honestly, fundamentally, it looks as though it could move to the downside. Technically, sorry, fundamentally moving to the upside. Technically looks like it could move to the downside. So with this one, I would say leave it for now because everything technically says to me that this is going to move down. Head and shoulders pattern. If we do see some kind of move to the upside, and then we'll catch it. But at this moment in time, there's really nothing. So, so right now, there's not really anything here for me. US 100 again. Let's go over that. So, weekly, we have a bearish candle. Breaking this significant zone here, we're seeing a full and complete exhaustion to that level. Today, we're looking for sellers to come in. Ideally, tap this downtrend, this 1 hour downtrend, and move and continue moving to the downside. At least today, I do expect this to continue to move to the downside on the weekly time frame. We'll see what happens because obviously we've got the Fed interest rate decision. We've got a couple of big news events this week, so that's really going to determine what's going to happen this week, and then we'll go from there. So that is it, guys. Any more that you want to go through, let me know. Because I know that some of you joined late. Pauline, Calivity, Kev, Jimmy, Emmanuel. Hello, guys. So I'm guessing no one has any more that they want to go through. So I will end it here. Update you all in the Discord and hope you have a lovely, lovely Monday. Take care, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.